Welcome back to the Motion Galerium. The movie begins in a world under siege. Earth is at war with a terrifying alien race known as the Mimics, who spread across Europe like a plague, destroying everything in their path. Humanity forms the United Defense Force, building advanced combat suits called exoskeletons to fight back. Major William Cage is a slick public affairs officer. He's not a soldier, he's a media guy who promotes the war to keep morale high. But when the general in charge decides to put him on the front lines of an upcoming invasion in France, Cage panics. He tries to talk his way out of it, but instead, he gets labeled a deserter, stripped of rank, and forced into combat with raw recruits who think he's just another coward. On the beaches of France, it's chaos. The Mimics are waiting, already anticipating the human attack. Soldiers are slaughtered left and right, the invasion collapsing within minutes. Cage, clueless and terrified, struggles to fight, but manages to kill a strange blue-tinged mimic with a desperate explosion, and in the process, he dies. But then, Cage wakes up. Not in the battlefield, but back at the military base the day before the invasion. Same place, same people, same conversations. At first, he thinks he's losing his mind. But then it happens again, and again. Each time he dies, the day resets, dragging him back to the same morning. Cage realizes he's trapped in a time loop. No matter what he does, no matter how he dies, he always wakes up at the start of that day. During one of these loops, he crosses paths with Rita Vrataski, the famous Angel of Verdun, the most decorated soldier alive, known for slaughtering hundreds of mimics in battle. On the field, she notices his strange behavior and tells him bluntly, "Find me when you wake up." Cage follows her advice. After dying once more, he hunts her down at the training facility. That's when he learns the truth. Rita once had the same time loop ability herself, after being covered in mimic blood during combat. But she eventually lost it when she got injured and received a blood transfusion. She realizes Cage now has the same power, and together, they form a plan. Each day, Cage trains with Rita. He learns to fight, perfecting his skills through countless deaths. Every mistake becomes a lesson, every battle a practice run. With Rita by his side, he becomes sharper, faster, deadlier. But the loop also weighs on him. He watches his squad die over and over, and despite endless tries, he can't save them. Their goal becomes clear: find and destroy the Omega, the alien hive mind at the center of the Mimics' power. The Omega hides deep beneath the Louvre in Paris, but it can sense Cage's presence each time he gets close. It tries to trick him, sending visions, pulling him into traps. The more Cage resets, the more he grows attached to Rita. He knows her every move, her every word. But she never remembers him, not truly. Each reset, she's meeting him for the first time. It's a bond only he carries, and it makes every loop feel heavier. Eventually, after one too many resets, Cage loses his power. A blood transfusion strips away the mimic ability, meaning there are no more do-overs. No more retries. One life, one chance. Now mortal, he and Rita push forward anyway. In a desperate final mission, they led a small squad into Paris. The city lies in ruins, flooded and crawling with mimics. One by one, their team falls, until only Cage and Rita remain. They reach the Omega, a monstrous, pulsing creature guarded by endless mimics. Rita sacrifices herself to buy Cage a few precious seconds. With no time left, he dives into the water and detonates his grenades, killing himself and the Omega in the same blast. But then, something impossible happens. Cage wakes up again, not on the battlefield, not at the base, but before the invasion ever begins. This time, though, everything has changed. The Omega is dead, the Mimics are defeated, and humanity has already declared victory. Cage smiles, walking into a new future. Rita is alive, but she doesn't know him. And yet, for the first time, he doesn't need the loop anymore. He won. Humanity won. This is Edge of Tomorrow, a story of war, sacrifice, and living the same day until you finally get it right. Hit that subscribe button for more recaps. A small gesture to you, most meaningful to us.